Now I'm going to show another use of our LS core technology, and now it's combined with our another proprietary technology which we call Nafetom. The Nafetom is a technology related to the thermal electricity, and we are using a very interesting effect which is utilized by Peltier. The Peltier is a solid-state cooling or heating device which looks very simple. This is the aluminum, and this is inside there is the active structure. The old Peltier element is made by ceramic. The biggest difference between the old ceramic technology and the new Nafetom technology, ceramic is very fragile and very brittle. That means it cannot stand the big difference between cold and hot side because of the thermal expansion. When the hot side expands and the lower part contracts, then it has the bowing effect, and ceramic cannot stand that kind of moves. The Nafetom technology unit can stand very high temperature difference up to 400 degrees Celsius. That makes it unique, and then because of its metal, it will never worn out. There's no way to crack the aluminum by temperature difference. So also based on our technology, we can create any kind of heat source. We can use the gas, we can use the liquid, or we can use the solar power. With Nafetom technology, it's possible to create any kind of size of the units, and also it's possible to create the water channels or a large and sophisticated heat sinks like this. So based on that, we have created the new LED light, which is this, sitting on a large thermoelectrical unit, and which is attached to the small heatsink. This unit is 150 watt plus the 50 watt thermoelectric unit. Altogether, it consumes about 200 watts, which replaces 450 watt metal halide system, which includes 400 watt metal halide bulb and plus 50 watt ballast. This technology allows us to create the light, LED light, which can work in the ambient up to 250 degrees Celsius, and we have the name for that light. We call it Sahara 250. That 250 represents the amount of Fahrenheit degree that this light can work. Now I'm going to show you another use of Nafetom technology. It allows us to create the source of electricity which can support your laptop or any kind of phones. We created a little metal place with the attachment of Nafetom units on the back. Now you can see how fast you can get the electricity if you heat it up just with your hands. This unit goes to the power, the meter, and we just attach the meter to here, and this is the voltmeter. And then when I put my hand on top of it, then you can see how fast it starts producing electricity, how fast it rises up. So that means if you have any kind of source of the meter of the heat, then you can charge your smartphone, or you can charge your LED light, or you can charge anything what you want to use, like little power bank or something. Okay, now I'm going to show you the generator based on Nafetom technology. Inside of this little generator, there's only one single unit, which is very small, and you can see that. And when it's heated up by a little burner, which you can buy in a store, it produces over 5 watt of electricity, which is capable to run that kind of lights. There is 4 big LED lights, plus the power bank, and plus the fan. Now, let's talk about more different shapes, what could be created with Nafetom technology. We have created a couple of things which will allow us to see the almost endless possibilities of the Nafetom technology combined with the thermoelectric. Okay, now you can see the minus 10 degrees Celsius on the thermal pair inside of this chamber. And you can see the frozen water inside, and you can, in a few seconds, I'm going to switch the polarity by this switch. And now, instead of being cold, that unit is going to start heating. So, let's see what's going to happen. So, you've seen how rapidly the temperature has changed, and less than 1 minute, the whole unit is going to be boiling. If you can do that with the ceramic, that could be really surprising, but it's impossible because the temperature swing is going to kill the ceramic. Nafetom technology allows us to boil, heat, or thermostabilize very rapidly any kind of units. So let's leave it for probably less than a minute. You're going to see how that water is going to be boiling instead of being frozen. Then let me show you a couple things of parts or industries where Nafetom technology can be involved. And one of this is the high power electronics like lasers and optics. Before, you cannot attach very precisely the laser chips to ceramic. So now we have a metal, and the laser chips would be focused only one time, and then they're going to be maintaining the same temperature all the time. That means very good synchronizing and very good working. This one is for medical uses with the special chamber, which can be frozen or almost frying. One of this in automotive. Another one is the heavy industry for very high-speed turbines or motors. The liquid technology, which can thermostabilize liquids on the flow, and the high-power electronics. We have one unit of Nafetom. This is aluminum, and Nafetom is this layer. This is the active structure which produces heat and cold. And this is the second part of the Nafetom technology-based unit. So we take one of this, which is already machined at the plant. Then we take the active structure, we put it here. Then we take the another part, put it on top. And then we use one bolts or we use clamps, and then our unit is done. No soldering, no polishing, nothing. Compared to regular ceramic, it has to be soldered all the way here and all the way here. And after that, it has to be polished and lapping to be able to keep the thermal contact to the heat sinks on both sides. Nafetom is already pre-made, pre-machined, and very easy to assemble, which makes Nafetom technology very easy, acceptable by any kind of industries, which requires very fast and cheap source of heat or cold.